So, ladies and gentlemen, our humble president of Benin, President Patrice Talon, said a lot yesterday. I mean, there was a lot that was said. He did not only say it was the French that were kicked out, he actually talked about America, he listed Germany, he listed France. I mean, he said being sovereign and kicking people out does not belong in the same conversation. That you can actually be sovereign, and he was talking so much. And part of what he said was that Benin is a small country, and they're proud of being small. They are about to be 13 million people. You know, all this cheerleading thing. And one of the shocking aspects was everybody were, they were busy applauding him, and he was feeling himself. He was in the moment, and he was throwing, the sneaky digs at the AES state. Now the surprising thing was I saw a young girl right there, and the young girl threw a question at the president of Benin. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Ibrahim Traore does not have to be everywhere. you know Men lie, women lie, but numbers and contextualized statistics don't. The lady just asked a simple statistical question that is printed in white and black that will not be infiltrated by emotion. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear president, Patrice Talon, was dumbfounded on the spot. That question struck him to his very root. Now, you see, what I can pick out of the things that Patrice Talon said, because I can actually pick out some things, right? In summary, everything he said was like he was announcing himself that look, regardless of this whole thing going on, we are not ready to leave this slavery. He's speaking on behalf of the Beninese people, right? Because he's their representative. But you see, just before he was about to disgrace the people of Benin, that woman right there, that lady right there, that beautiful queer right there, really, really neutralized every nonsense that man already, he was about to crash out, in my own opinion. But that lady just saved him by disgracing him. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to watch the video.
By ignoring yourself, by refusing to make the effort yourself, you can end up losing your sovereignty. And for me, ever since we've been here, we do nothing without looking others straight in the eye. Nothing. We are now. Thank you. We are a small territory. We're not a very large country. We are a small territory in terms of area. We will soon be 13 million inhabitants. We are not very numerous. We are a small country in terms of population. But we have a proud country. We have a country that is great because of our determination, our ambition, even if we are not there yet. Hardworking, we are capable of working. And we speak with everyone from this position. Small territory, small population, but a great people. And in that, no one is more sovereign than we are. And we want to correct our past mistakes. We want to erase the negative images that stick to us to say we are already a different country, a different people, a different nation. Everything we fail to accomplish is not the fault of others. There are many things that our means do not allow us to do. The things we are still unable to do, it's because we don't yet have the means. It's because we're not there yet, but it's not because we're under anyone's domination.
I know you, I've heard you speak once saying that you are a Pan-Africanist. I listened to President Macron regarding insecurity in Benin and the acquisition of weaponry, and he said that in fact Benin does not yet have the ability to acquire certain things. And I would really like to know, because when I looked into it, the information I got was that we are somewhat limited because of colonial agreements. And I think that government is a continuity, the state is a continuity. So now that you are in office, what measures are you taking to ensure that these agreements are revised so that we can truly have the freedom to buy and acquire what we want according to the policies we define, according to the priorities we set for ourselves? Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, madam.
That's incredible.
Thank you very much. I would like to begin my comprehensive response by directly addressing his significant mention of the crucial concept of sovereignty. You listened to President Macron, you said, I listened to him too, but we don't have the same understanding.
So you can see that it was a straightforward answer, that it would have been too risky, because I can't imagine that somebody who holds this level of resentfulness, right, against the AES president would even have the cojones to invite them to a so-called national day. Your integrity should move ahead of you. Your reputation should move ahead of you. And now a lot of people were trying to compare it to the Ghanaian president. Lord goodness. The reputation of President J.D. Mahama at the time of that invite. Oh man of the reputation of President J.D. Mahama moved ahead of him until this day. I can tell you that if J.D. Mahama invites the AES president, I believe that they will still go. Ghana is strong in terms of sovereignty, in terms of security. Ghana is a neutral player, because if you look at Ghana right now, Ghana, works with everyone, both with the AES, with the ECOWAS. Ghana is like the aorta of Africa. If you take Ghana out of West Africa, it's over with. Now you have everybody choosing sides. So Ghana is the only bridge between the forces of plundering and neo-colonialism and the forces of liberation. But a lot of people want Ghana to pick a side. But every big brother to an extent might necessarily not pick a side. You know what I'm saying? That's why they are big brothers. That's why they are OGs. And that's how I see Ghana right now. I think Ghana loves what is going on in the Hague state. Ghana equally wants to kind of make ECOWAS a better place. But in my own opinion, what I do think is that you have more criminals in the democratic wing, because what would have been motivating the president of Benin to speak like this? The man actually crashed out on every Beninese citizen that were right there listening to him. I can't believe. Now he said that if you want to buy any equipment, just this, just that. This young lady just decode everything. That lady just solved that matrix right there, because everything he was saying was driving me ludicrous. That what's he talking about, right? And the simple question, they can tell lies, right? But the truth, like I always say, the truth, once you spit it out, it nullifies every ounce of lie out there, no matter how heavy that big light bomb TNT could be. Just one atom of truth will nullify it. So this whole Pan-Africanism thing, you know, it's now moving like a wildfire. And that is how it should be, because our children will ask questions from us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, the mainstream media, they were talking about those 50 people that died. Oh, 50 people were killed in Burkina Faso. I keep on asking on every platform, show me the bodies. Show me the bodies. Don't show me some shootouts. I know the JNIM. I've been studying them even before people noticed who they were. So show me the bodies. Nobody to this day, and I'm standing on business, can still show me even somebody who had a crash. Nobody. And you know the JNIM. You know them. They are very quick to bring out the videos. Now, I'm going to tell you guys another thing again. All the buildings, you must have seen videos of JNIM breaking through. Have you seen one person in that building? Or have you seen blood stains on the wall? These people are being given guns, weapons, ammunitions, right? So what they need to do is to put their weapons together, snap it, make it make sense, send it to their Western backers who have no single representative in the AES to actually report what is going on in real time. So if the terrorists tell them that we've deleted 150 people, that is it. And you have them jump, it just shows you how quick these people are ready to spread the false narrative. A lot of Africans are still missing it. You don't know that, look, these people want to make you believe that Africans cannot do nothing without the help, without the aid. No, no, that's not the narrative, right? Now, the same day, the next day that this report came out, right? This is the AES in the farms. These are the AES troops